I'm Josh Watson, and today I'm going to talk about the book Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. It is about two unlikely friends who just want to own their own farm, raise animals, and in Lenny's case, rabbits. There are many themes in this book, but I'm going to focus on friendship. I chose this one because it kind of stuck out to me, and the whole book is about two friends who have grown up together, and I'm going to talk about a couple passages that stuck out to me. Here's the first passage. George is small and quick and dark of face. Lenny, a man of tremendous size, has the mind of a younger child. Yet they have formed a family, clinging together in the face of loneliness and alienation. I chose this because it shows no matter how different two people are, they can become the best of friends and share a common dream, like in this case owning a farm and raising animals and rabbits. George and Lenny are two complete opposites, yet they stick together through everything and are always there for each other. They look after each other as much as they can, and Lenny is always afraid that he's going to upset George, so he's always trying to make him happy. And here's the second passage. His voice grew soft and persuasive. Suppose George don't come back no more. Suppose he took a powder and just ain't coming back. What do you do then? Lenny's attention came gradually to what had been said. What, he demanded? I said, suppose George went into town tonight and you never heard of him no more. Crooks pressed forward some kind of private victory. Just suppose that, he repeated. I won't do it, Lenny cried. George wouldn't do nothing like that. I've been with George a long time. He'll come back tonight. But the doubt was too much for him. Don't you think he will? Crick's face lightened with pleasure in his torture. Nobody can tell what a guy'll do, he observed calmly. Let's say he wants to come back and can't. Suppose he gets killed or hurt, so he can't come back. Lenny struggled to understand. George won't do nothing like that, he repeated. George is careful. He won't get hurt. He ain't never been hurt, because he's careful. Well, just suppose he don't come back. What do you do then? Lenny's face wrinkled with apprehension. I don't know. Say, what you doing anyways, he cried. This ain't true. George ain't got hurt. Crook's bored in on him. Want me to tell you what'll happen? They'll take you to the booby hatch. They'll tie you up with a collar like a dog. Suddenly, Lenny's eyes centered and grew quiet and mad. He stood up and walked dangerously toward Crooks. Who hurt George? He demanded. Crooks saw the danger as it approached him. He edged back on his bunk to get out of the way. I was just supposing, he said. George ain't hurt. He's all right. He'll be back all right. And I chose this passage because it shows how close George and Lenny are. It shows how good their friendship is. Lenny gets very upset and angry when Crooks starts to say, what if George is hurt and never comes back? Lenny tries to figure out who hurt George and is worried that he will never come back. So once again, this book has a lot of friendship in it, and I chose this theme because it stuck out the most.